Acne, do you want it? No. Acne, do you have it? Maybe. Acne, can we help you? Sure. Acne. Hi, I'm Tanya Hennessy, and one boob is bigger than the other, and welcome to the Awkward Ask. Today we are talking about acne with Lynn, pharmacist Lynn.
Hi everyone, welcome back.
Welcome back to you.
You too.
Thank you so much. Okay, so for today's episode, we're going to talk about acne.
Yes,
And
we are.
this affects everyone, you know, whether or not you're a teenager, an adult, you can get late life acne. And I think a lot of people do feel really uncomfortable and embarrassed with this kind of stuff, and they really shouldn't.
Yeah, I think a lot of that though is because it's quite physical, right?
It is.
Yeah, so it's very much about your appearance, aesthetics, and also where the acne is. So not all acne is on the face.
So true. I mean, butt knee,
Back knee,
arm knee,
chest knee.
foot knee, knee. All right, let's talk about acne. And I think I speak for a lot of people here. I don't even really know what it is. I know how it looks, but I actually don't know what it is. What is acne?
So acne can get quite techy, but essentially it's when your sebaceous gland it gets infected.
Yep.
There could be bacterial involved, there could be dead skin cells. Like for example, if that pore or that gland gets blocked with excessive dead skin cells, that can create an environment where your skin's not as breathable, and because that pore's blocked, it can cause a bit of inflammation as well, creating that lump appearance essentially.
And is that due to hormones all the time?
Hormones can definitely contribute, but other factors can include genetics.
Yeah.
If you're genetically prone, lifestyle, if you've got an unhealthy diet, sugary foods, foods that are high in fats, sleep routine, for example, if you sleep through the day and stay up at night, or if that clock works out of whack, that could definitely contribute to it.
What about people wearing makeup when they've got acne?
So I understand why someone would want to use or wear makeup when they've got acne. You've got to go to work, it's a confidence thing. But I think it's quite important to know that foundation has come such a long way. You don't have to go for the full coverage look. There are lighter formulas, lighter options. You've got tinted moisturizers, sunscreen that's got a little bit of a tint. BB creams are great. So when you do have an active breakout, you want to allow your skin to breathe, to heal. So I completely understand that you want to cover it up because it might be a confidence thing, but look for a lighter option.
I have this it's an SPF. It's a tinted moisturizer from Roche-Posay, and that arguably works as a really good foundation, and it makes me look great. It's got good coverage, but it's still a really good SPF as well.
And SPF is excellent for skin.
Girl, I never realized that. I interviewed Nicole Kidman once, and I was first of all, starstruck as hell. I was like, why does your skin look like that?
She said sunscreen.
She said sunscreen, and I've worn sunscreen every day since she said that. So if somebody is experiencing acne, what are the active ingredients that people should be looking for?
So for someone who is experiencing acne or a breakout, they should look for products that contain active ingredients like salicylic acid,
Yep.
which can help with the oil, so it dries out the oils within the pores to prevent it, and also niacinamide and zinc, which may block out bacteria.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I reckon there's two stages to this. There's sort of prevention of acne, and then what to do when you've got an active case of acne.
Or a breakout, right?
A breakout.
Okay, so day to day, I'd recommend a wash. You definitely need a wash, and I'd recommend washing twice a day. In the morning, so you can wash off everything that from the nighttime, and then at nighttime to wash off what you've accumulated on your face throughout the day, because you've got stuff in the air, pollution, makeup.
Girl.
Always wash your makeup before you go to bed. Moisturizers, toners, things using products like those can help to maintain and prevent a breakout.
Okay, so then if you have a breakout, what would the management plan look like? It just sort of changes slightly.
So if you have acne and it's active, I would highly recommend not exfoliating then. Exfoliating is important because you want to kind of get rid of the dead skin cells, because bear in mind, dead skin cell buildup can also cause blocked pores and inflamed and then therefore acne. So we want to get rid of that. But while you have an active breakout, you want to avoid using exfoliants then, because you don't want to break the surface and spread the germs. But there are creams, so you can apply creams to help dry out the pore, and that kind of gets rid of that build-up of bacteria. And you can use creams that can have an anti-inflammatory component as well to get rid of the inflammation and that swollen lump if you want to. And then, you know, make sure you wash and tone and moisturize.
So obviously you can get acne in the face, we talked about that. But like, I feel like you can get acne on your back, on your butt. Is butt-knee from people get acne on their bums because they wear, I mean, there's probably a zillion reasons, but from maybe wearing activewear and not taking it off after going to the gym and just sitting in it?
Well, we have to remember what causes acne, right? So it's inflamed pores, dead skin cells, bacteria causing the skin to get infected. So it can contribute, you know, staying in gym wear in tights all day, because we have to remember the environment that we're creating as well.
Moist.
Not breathable, dark, moist, you know, crevices. So highly recommend, work out, definitely, hop into the shower, antibacterial body wash, exfoliate. Body exfoliating, not when it's active though, not when there's a breakout. Okay. Yep. But in terms of maintenance, make sure you moisturize with the correct products.
What about for back knee? Say if you've got an active case, what's the best method to maintain or manage that?
Definitely not exfoliating it, but looking for products that have salicylic acid, niacinamide and zinc, for example.
But you wouldn't use the same products you would on your face?
Now the skin on the body is 5 times thicker than the face. So treating back knee or, you know, acne on your bottom is much more difficult.
I think it's like a really good idea to go in and speak to a Priceline pharmacist instead of trying to figure it out yourself.
Yeah, and because there are so many different brands out there, it can be very overwhelming, especially for a young adult experiencing it. You've never used any particular products before, and just because your sister used something doesn't mean it's going to work for you, right?
Yeah.
So there are certain brands that invest a lot of time into developing acne-specific products that are dermatologically tested. They, have designed this specifically to treat and manage acne, and they're the brands that we want to kind of recommend to you to help manage it better.
I remember I used to work in wardrobe, and people used to take off their clothes because, you know, you work in wardrobe, and they'd be like, "Oh, I feel funny," and I was like, "I've seen it all before." And it's actually a really comforting statement to hear, don't you think?
Yeah, well, it normalizes, destigmatizes.
Yeah, and if you've got a problem like acne on your back or your butt or on your face, you just want to be able to go to someone, "Please help me," and then have the answer. And I think that that's what you guys do really well.
Thank you.
Not you particularly, but some of the other pharmacists at Priceline, unbelievable. You're probably quite low on the list.
That actually hurts my feelings.
I'm kidding! Oh my God!
Hashtag the feels.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of The Awkward Ask, talking all about acne. And if you haven't seen the rest of the season, go back. We talk about vaginal dryness, my personal favorite, thrush. We talk about incontinence. You name an uncomfortable, awkward topic, we've talked about it. So go check it out. And if you've got an issue, make sure you jump into your Priceline pharmacy and ask your pharmacist any questions. It is a no judgment zone. Until next time, bye. Say bye, Lynn.
Bye.
Oh, good. Bye.